Hey guys, UltraVioletGaming here, and welcome back to another video where today we are back inside of not Minecraft Creative World, nor Minecraft Survival World. We are on a almost completely new world. And I basically just wanted to show off one of the neat projects that I'm going to be working on for a little while. I'd say a couple months at most. But as you can see, they are weird clay structures and a bit of redstone that I had to experiment with. It's kind of messy, but over here it's a lot more neat. And, well, I say that and it's not actually neat, but I'm going to show you exactly what I am doing here. So let's just get right into it. And as you can probably tell by the title of this video, it might have something to do, I don't know, with a certain game that is not Minecraft. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, that felt hurt. There's a tunnel here with a weird door. There's a little flower with a face on it. Yes, as you can see, I am trying to recreate the entire map of Undertale inside of Minecraft, and I need to patch that hole up. Totally forgot about that. There we go. Alright, but as you can see, I have created the first couple rooms, and I'm hoping to turn this into an actual map. But I have these hay bales as the flowers with the little grass patch that you land on. I didn't want you to be able to see the light coming up because, of course, it's in a cave. But I think I did well. This can't really necessarily be a peaceful game mode because I've got a lot of dark areas. But as you can see, we have a little makeshift flowy. That's really the best that I can do. And then this is the part where, spoilers, cover your ears, Toria walks in and shoots him with a fireball. And then she takes you into the beginning of the ruins. And I chose magenta and purple hardened clay for the floors and walls, along with purple blocks to make it actually look ruined. And then here in the center we've got this nice circular mosaic thing, and it kind of just gradients from darker all the way to lighter in the center. And I also used white hardened clay for the paths because, well, it looked the closest to contrasting. Now, one of the things that I really like is this right here. There are lots of red leaves in the ruins, and what better texture than the netherwort block to show that? Does that not look like leaves to you? And of course, you have your save point, your quartz staircases, and of course, something that I just actually got finished doing. You can hear the pistons going off, and if I flick this lever, the door opens. And let me just come out here and show actually how big this thing is. So when you step on a pressure plate, it activates a dropper, which then dispenses it into a hopper, which then puts it back into the dropper, but not before taking a comparator output from it into a T flip-flop with this redstone block that then sends a signal to this AND gate, shutting off these 4, and if you press, hang on, let me go back inside. If you press these two right here, they will create an output right into the AND gate, causing this redstone torch to shut off. This piston is automatically blocking the output when that lever is off, it's just an OR gate, a NOT gate running into a piston, which then locks the signal off, which then runs up into a simple 3x2 piston door, which is reversed so that when you put an input into it, the pistons will unpower, and when you put when there's not an input, the pistons will power. So this is basically what I have been working on, and of course the way to reset it is just by doing that and then flicking this lever. And because they're T flip-flops, you have to step on the pressure plate again. They're not RS no latches where you have a button to reset. And then I actually had to look this up because I remembered brave ones, foolish ones, both walk not the middle road, but I forgot the beginning part of it. And oh, the vines still spread, even though I tried to not let them spread. I just want them right there. Is that too much to ask? So I put strings from preventing them from growing onto the purpur, but I guess I'm just gonna have to surround them in string so that they can't grow. And there's this hitbox. Yes, because those are full blocks. Right? No. Did they make it so that you can't do that anymore? I need some way of preventing these from growing. I mean, seriously. But, anyway, we have the vines, and actually in the game, the caverns are lit up by glowing crystals, so that's what I did. So, I want to show you what I'm actually doing here. So let me just quickly open this door again. There we go. So, I'm going to go over into another tab, okay? And not that. Just give me a second right now. And then let me sign in. So apparently somebody deleted my thing in Chrome, which now means that I have no access to what I wanted. You know what? I'm just gonna do Undertale map of ruins. So basically what I have is I have a map of the entire ruins. Yeah, and is my computer gonna crash? No. Okay. Come on. Okay. So I go to images and I have this image of the entire ruins. I think is it this one? Come on. I have to wait for it to load because the entire thing is being insanely laggy right now. But okay, so I'm just gonna get back into it while it loads. So what I do is I basically, there it is, view image. No? Okay. Come on. There we go. I'm gonna have to wait for that to load. But what I do is I gather up all of my basic blocks needed, and then I hang on, let me find the stairs, and then regular blocks. There we go. Okay, so what's the next room? My next room is this long hallway with water in it, which is gonna suck because I have lots of redstone right here. But what I do is I try to recreate the actual room in it. So right now it's a long rectangular room that should be going in that direction, which I'm gonna have to have a bit of a corridor here to clear all of the redstone. So I'm just going to extend this out a bit, because this is like the entrance to the ruins, I guess, even though that would be considered the entrance to the ruins. But this is actually like where you get into the ruins. And is that gonna interfere? No. Good, it's not. So I have a path leading out, and I'm away from all of the redstone. So what I now have is I need to create the basic shape of my room. So what I do is I do a little outline first. So this should go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away from this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then I'll leave 3 blocks of space for the water. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 3 blocks of space. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, then it comes up a bit like this. And then, no, I'm doing this side, so it doesn't go up as much, it goes up about that much, and then leads into the next room there with a bunch of spikes there. But then we take this one here, and this one extends out this way a bit. Okay, and then I need to find out the width, so I think I'm gonna have it be about 9. So I've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is a fairly large room. No, I need to go one more. And then we come all the way back here, and it's a pretty big room here. So I'm not sure if this is the best example, but what I do is I lay the foundation, I lay out the outlines, and I bring up all of the walls. And then I put in the ceiling, and then the floors, and then all of the extra bits. Like, there's water in this room, and then there's a path. And then I ruin it all, which I mean by, like, adding these staircases and all of the purple blocks to make it actually look like ruins. And I just quickly have to check my recording time. I'm good. So next what we do is I need to bring this up about that far, and then we have it leading into the next room, and I came up 1 block early. Okay, and I always want my entrances to be 3 blocks wide, and right now it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need to come down 1 more. Okay. Now, this one was kind of hard because I designed my door to be 2 blocks wide, otherwise it would have to be getting into fancy redstone. But I just realized that I need to ruin this hallway. So I'm just gonna put some of these. And you can see this process here now, where you just go through and make it seem like something happened there that destroyed it all. And actually, I'm gonna place this one facing in like that. okay? And it makes it look a whole lot better. It makes it look like it actually should be. But now our next step is literally just to bring up all the walls like this, and you get what I mean. Okay. So then, what we would do is, I'm probably gonna have this go up 5 blocks. Instead of just 3, so we'll have to make a little slope there coming into the room, just like that, so that the ceiling is all matched up. And then you can imagine that. Then I place the ceiling in, and I do a basic outline first, and then I try and make it look more natural. So like in this room, it's easier with circular rooms or semicircular rooms where you have bends like that, and I basically just try and make it as natural as possible. Now, yes, it does kind of have a square outline now that I see it like that, but I try and make a natural look, natural slope with the ceiling as much as possible. And then I add these little stalagmites. No, stalactites. There we go. And then, of course, I add in the floor and all of the details to the room, like the signs and the water and the vines. And then, last but not least, I ruin it all and maybe do a bit of the redstone. Like in this, you have 3 switches, one of them does nothing, and the other 2 you have to press them both to undo the spikes here. So, as you can see, it's quite tedious, but I'm gonna leave that there. If you do enjoy this little update video on what I'm doing, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.